Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a newbie, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to be a part of the fam. To all the fam and my subbies, my little sugar cubes, welcome back. In today's video, I decided to do something a little cool tone, a little mauve-y. I did it using a throwback palette, the Shaaanxo palette. This is the palette that Shaaanxo here on YouTube did with BH Cosmetics a while back, and I absolutely love this palette, and I was like, hey, let's do a look with it today. So I did a very cool tone eye with a kind of pinky nude lip. My hair is in a wash and go, but yeah, I really like how it turned out. You guys get to see my new baby, my new highlighter. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. Ever since I got it, I haven't used my Anastasia Glow Kit. I haven't used my Lauren Geller. I haven't used like my normal, my usual, my go-to highlighter. So if you guys would like to see how I achieved this very cool tone, I would say beginner friendly eye look and lip look and the whole look, please continue to watch.
Hi guys, so as you can see, my eyebrows are already done. I used my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Granite, if anyone is curious. So going in with my Shaaanxo eyeshadow and lipstick palette, I'm going to be taking that kind of yellow mustardy color and lay that in my crease. Now this color is very similar to my skin, so you're not really seeing it pick up on camera, but this is just going to act as a buffer and a base to help all the other eyeshadows I blend on top of it blend nice and seamless and smooth with no lines of demarcation. So going in with this reddish brown shade, I love reddish brown shades in my crease. This color is very similar to MAC Brown Script. I used to love that eyeshadow. I'm going to put that in my crease using the same brush, which is the Sigma E40. Like I said, just to warm it up. I like my crease warm in general. I'm a fan of warm tone looks, especially in the fall. But let me stop lying. I like warm tone looks all year. But something about a warm tone crease in the fall is just, I just love it. So here you see me just applying it a little lower than the yellow shade, and you see me blending it into the yellow shade just so it's nice and seamless and smooth, and it just transitions very nicely. So now I'm going to go in with that darker color, and I'm going to start to smoke out my crease. Now to each his own. I did want this look semi to moderately smoky, so that's what you see me doing here. If you wanted it more smoky, you can go in with more eyeshadow. If you don't want it as smoky, you can use less, but that's what you see me doing here. A tidbit about me, I have two different eye shapes. One of my eye shapes is a hooded eye, and the other one doesn't have a defined crease. So I actually have to do my eyeshadow, like placing it and doing eyeshadow placement different on each eye to make them look even, especially what looks like this, because my right eye open, if I don't be careful and watch how I'm blending it, you won't see my mobile lid at all, even though they look blended the same when my eyes are down. So yeah, I'm just blending out this smoky eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with the left and the middle shade, so please disregard that right finger, the left and the middle shade. And I'm going to use my finger to apply those shimmers onto my mobile lid. Now I usually apply my Cosette Infinite eyeshadows with my finger, but I just think I like applying shimmer eyeshadows with my finger. As of lately, I just like how the color pays off better in my opinion, and I don't like to really wet my brushes. So I'm just going to apply those shimmery eyeshadows with my finger to both eyes, like how you see me doing here. Making sure to blend after I apply it. You see I have to raise this eyeshadow up a little bit more so it matches the eyeshadow height on the other eye. This is what I mean by I don't have even eye shapes. And right after that, blend, honey. Blending is key, especially when doing smoky looks. So now I'm going to go in with my Inglot 77 gel liner. No surprise. I like using gel liner as opposed to liquid. I used to use liquid a lot in the beginning, but I feel like gel liner gives you more control. I used to use the liquid that comes with the little brush applicator and the felt tip pen. I like the felt tip pens. They just dried out quicker than any other eyeliner in my opinion. But I like the gel eyeliner because it gives me more control. So here you see me doing a wing using my Walmart paintbrush I got years ago. I use this brush for my eyeliner all the time, as well as my eyebrows when I'm using pomade, which is pretty much 9.9 times out of 10. So jumping into the face, I'm going to be using my Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer, which you see me applying here. I applied way too much, but yeah. After I applied that, I went in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer in the center of my face where I have some pores visible. I'm going to rub that in. Then directly after, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro HD Corrector in the color Peach. Now, I applied way too much. My mom tells me I'm heavy-handed. I know I'm heavy-handed. Don't be like me and apply so much. Okay? I applied way too much underneath my eyes. But basically, the peach is going to cancel out any dark spots I may have. The freckles on my neck I wanted to cover up. Peach and orange cancel out blue and purple. Orange is a little too deep for my complexion, so that's why I use peach. And then right on top, I'm going to go with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the color Pure Beige, avoiding underneath my eye because I don't want to cake up too much product there. And I'm just going to apply the Pure Beige Concealer over where I wanted to spot conceal. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my Baby Real Technique sponge. This is the purple one. Then for my foundation, I'm going to be using 2 shades of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. My actual face shade is 332 Golden Caramel, and I use 330, which is Toffee, which is like a little warmer around the perimeter of my face and my nose, on the sides of my nose and the hollows of my cheeks. I opted for this as opposed to my usual method, which is using the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, because I wanted a more natural and subtle look. I was trying out a new foundation application technique here, so yeah. Here you see me applying that same Pure Beige LA Girl Pro HD Concealer to the high points of my face, avoiding my forehead. I don't like to highlight my forehead. She will stand on her own. So I'm going to be blending that out with the same sponge I used to blend out my foundation, which is the Real Techniques True Complexion sponge. This is the original one. So I'm just going to be blending out my under eye. And then I'm going to go in with my Nye Banana powder and just set underneath my eyes and where I put the concealer only. You know how when you find a product in your stash, you're like, oh, I haven't used this in a while, and the product is actually like really bomb, and you start using it again? That's what's going on with this Nye Banana powder. Like, there are a lot of good translucent powders and a lot of good setting powders out there, but like, Nye is the real OG. I will say that again. Nye is the real OG. Okay. So now I'm actually going to go in with bronzer next. I'm going in with my Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Bronze Glow. I'm going to use that to warm up my forehead and my cheekbones. I'm not contouring, I'm just bronzing. If I was contouring, I would be using a cooler shade. So yeah, I'm hitting the sides of my nose and around the perimeter of my face. Here you see me applying my still very broken Ruby Kisses No More Blemish powder in the color Golden. Now this powder is my actual skin tone, so what I've changed is I actually go in with my skin toned powder after blush and after highlighting. Well, I should say after setting the highlight. Oh my gosh, know what I'm talking about. Here I'm applying blush. This is Nudity by Mattese Elite. I apply my face powder after I apply my bronzer and set where I highlighted. That's what I wanted to say, yes. So here you see me applying the colors we applied in my crease onto my lower lash line. I like blending it out using this IK House oval brush. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a lower lash line, and this just helps me not poke myself in the eye. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corner. Now you see this highlighter, guys? Her name is Light Chaser. Her last name is Becca. Becca made her. Do you see how pretty she is? I have been using this highlighter non-stop since I got it. This is easily becoming my go-to highlighter over my Anastasia Glow Kit, over my Laura Geller. Like, it's just the prettiest golden glow. I apply too much, so you see me blending it out a little bit. So now I'm just applying top and bottom mascara. I didn't want to wear any falsies today. Just wasn't feeling it. So I'm just applying some mascara. But you can see that glow. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And the pan doesn't look like anything, but she's so pretty. So pretty. So after I apply my bottom mascara, I'm going to go in with the lipstick side of the Shaaanxo XO palette and use those two shades that I pointed to. Yeah, there we go. As my lip color. I like these because it's a balmy texture. It's not so much like a lipstick and it's not as sticky as lip gloss. But once I apply that, that is my finished look. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to be a part of the fam. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. You know, you guys are my sugar cubes. I love you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Everyone have a blessed night, evening, day, wherever you are. Just be blessed.